the motion, if you'll look at the minutes on page 7 and 8, that Mr. Noblet and Mr. Armour look into the fact that we have an ex officio member of this board that attends the city and county board, just so we have a seat at the table to know exactly what's going on, then would act as a liaison to this board, because we are impacted and we do have some responsibility as stewards of the of Hawk Hill for the most part. So I guess there hasn't been any movement on that, but I still think that would be important, and I'd like to readdress that and see what our next steps would be, to see what the consensus would be. And I say ex officio because I understand it wouldn't be voting, but just you know, knowing exactly what's going on and when it's going on.
Sure, and I think that can be done simply in a couple of methods here on there, Jermaine. And my biggest concern is, can this board vote for the city and county board to have an ex officio member that's not part of their charter? But the aspect of, can this board have at least a person that is kept informed of all of the other board meetings, is as simple as adding you to an email list. And we just need to know which person you would like to have on this board to be notified for those events and to attend, and y'all can call them an ex officio member, no problem.
Right.
But it's an issue for that board, which is both a city and a county entity.
Okay.
So do you want to have a vote to determine who would be the email person to be attending those meetings?
Well, Mr. Harmer and I talked about, he asked me if I would be interested, and I said I would, because I, have some working knowledge of it. So if it pleases this board, I'm more than happy to play that role and attend those meetings.
Okay, and we will add you. Maria sends out the notices for those as well, Richard. That'd be simple in that regard, just for those meetings as well.
Okay. And then at our regular meetings, I'll bring a full report or anything I think that's relevant that we should know immediately. I will send through our channels to the full board. So we'll always be among the first to know, so, which is appropriate, I think.
The Maria channel usually works well.
Right, okay. I know it does. Yes, and thank you, yes.
I think the whole board should be invited for at least one meeting with the new board, just to see how they operate and what's on their mind.
Well, we can see about doing that, is at least have a joint meeting or just a joint invitation to a meeting on there, Jermaine. That's no problem.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Their next meeting is currently scheduled for February, I think. They typically meet on the second Thursday of the month. However, their meeting frequency has kind of calmed down a little bit because now the project is in a full phase of construction.
Where they meet at?
They meet in the city council chambers. And so, but yeah, I think that we could look at, I can communicate with the chair of the board, and let them know that you all are interested in a joint meeting or attending one of their meetings or them attending one of these meetings. We can do that.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Freeman. Thank you, Mr. Noble.
You're added to the list.
Another list, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Indeed. Is any further business for today? Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
All right. We got another meeting this afternoon. All right.
Sir.
We're good.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you all for attending.
You're so kind.
Did Earl